R. Kelly has been ordered to pay compensation to several victims who filed a lawsuit against him and his former manager, Donnell Russell, for issuing terrorist threats. The civil order, obtained by TMZ, grants a total of $10.5 million to 6 victims. The lawsuit stems from an incident in September 2018 when the victims sought to hold a screening of the surviving R. Kelly documentary. Allegedly, Kelly and Russell interfered with the screening by making terroristic threats against the victims. Do well to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more celebrity gists and gossips. According to reports, the defendants initiated a campaign as early as May 2018 to intimidate the women involved, along with A&E/Lifetime and the documentary's producers, in an attempt to halt the airing of the docuseries. When these efforts, including legal threats, proved ineffective, they purportedly resorted to claiming that Kelly's associates contacted the producers on the night of the New York City screening and issued a threat of violence. The consequences of these threats have been severe, as the 6 victims now endure post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and panic attacks. The civil suit seeks to provide compensation for the emotional distress they have suffered. Despite his incarceration for a 30-year term, R. Kelly's financial troubles continue to mount. Recently, U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly issued an order requiring Kelly and his record label, Universal Music Group, to hand over more than $500,000 in royalties. This monetary allocation is intended to fulfill the restitution requested by the victims of Kelly's sexual abuse crimes. Previously, the court had demanded Kelly surrender $28,000 from his prison canteen. Last month, authorities in Brooklyn, New York, took legal action by filing a writ of continuing garnishment, a mechanism that creditors, acting on behalf of Kelly's victims, employ against debtors, Kelly's record labels, to collect outstanding monetary judgments. The documentation associated with the writ of continuing garnishment reveals an outstanding judgment balance of $504,289.73, inclusive of accrued interest as of June 1, 2023. The government, representing Kelly's victims, filed this action against Sony Music Entertainment, the label that holds property belonging to the singer, which could be seized to satisfy the debt. In March, the Illinois Supreme Court ruled in favor of Heather Williams, granting her access to a label fund linked to R. Kelly. This fund, reportedly valued at $1.5 million in 2020, was subject to Williams' claim due to a separate judgment. Williams secured a $4 million judgment against Kelly in 2020, stemming from a civil lawsuit she initiated, alleging that the singer engaged in sexual activities with her multiple times while she was a minor, under the pretext of involving her in a music video. This lawsuit was in addition to a $3.5 million ruling against Kelly by Midwest Commercial Funding for unpaid rent on a Chicago studio.